All right, I'm back. Market's about to open. We got like 20 seconds left.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Trying to do my 9 to 5, and then as soon as this shit opens, I'm ready.
What do you do for your 9 to 5?
I do. I'm not sure if you. No, it's accounts receivable and accounts payable, so it's a type of accounting for a body shop in my city.
That's it. That's it. And you get to
It's
work
not
remote.
bad. Yeah, I forced it, but yeah, I eventually got to work from home, and that's when I started day trading.
That's nice.
It's not bad. It's not bad. I'm hopefully one day I can do this shit full time.
Yeah.
Um, like I think I got to put some money in other things too to have that like safety net. But
That's what because basically where I'm at is like I was working nonstop for a minute for like a year and a half, and then I kind of just saved up all my money, and now it,
honestly,
it,
that's just as good because I'm fully about just like fully focusing on one thing. So
yeah, it's definitely it feels riskier for sure because I don't have that income coming in, especially for me right now. So it's a little bit scary doing that for me, but I think it'll be well worth it. Like right now, I'm live streaming every day. I'm posting on Instagram. I'm trying to build a community, and
dude, you're doing
the
well, bro. You've already got. I'm like honestly surprised. Like you've got so many people already. Like this, it's gonna snowball into something big.
yeah,
Especially if we like if people start having like some good results from this, like they're gonna start talking to their friends and stuff, and like it's just gonna snowball. I've seen the power of communities. Like it can really pay off. Like
yeah,
not financially, but like you know what I mean. Like having that strong community and
for sure. Cause like I said earlier in the Discord, I don't really want people in here if they're not gonna get anything out of it. Like I'd rather have a bunch of like 15 people that are in here actually doing stuff and actually getting something out of it than like 100 people that are in here just looking.
yeah, for real. Yeah, I agree with that
And it's just gonna take time. Like I'm
for
surprised
sure.
we have 4 people in this call right now. That's insane.
What's up, fellas? How we doing?
Doing great. How
Trying to
are
make some
you?
bread. How you doing, bro?
Doing good. What do you guys got on watch today?
I'm watching this QQQ reversal happening. I'm kind of getting some fucking FOMO here, but
Yeah, I might wait till news drops, but I'm also
fuck, I forgot about that, dude. I'm not on it today. You see that news?
Yeah, I'm definitely waiting for that. Yo, what's your name?
my name, Colin.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Okay, yeah, we got ISM services and factory orders at 10. So
Yeah,
this could just be a fake out by the fucking market manipulators here. Like I would hate to get trapped on this reversal right here.
yeah.
Like the 30-minute looks good on QQQ, but I don't know. My spidey senses.
On SPY, I'm sort of interested in maybe a 468 reject, just depending on like what volume looks like, but also I'm probably gonna be somewhat careful because of that news dropping.
Yeah, I'm curious to see that 468 level too. Uh, I have a fair value got marked out at 468 on the 15 minute and the 5 minutes on there too.
Jeez, Apple's getting rejected here.
So have you guys been in any like Discord communities? Like I don't know if you're familiar with like Team Bowl or
I was in
uh,
like I start the way I started was I don't know if you know him, Ricky Gutierrez.
I think
Um
I've heard of him.
yeah, he does triple leverage ETF. So that's kind of what I was that's how I started, and he's a pretty good start. Like he live streams every morning. He's very consistent on it. Like his course isn't too expensive either. It's I think it's I got a discount too. It was like $300 or something, 300 American dollars. I'm Canadian, so but yeah, 300
Oh, okay, that makes
300
sense.
bucks. Um, yeah, I mean it was pretty good. His videos were good, and like the live streams are really good because like he talks like the whole time, so like you can see like his perspective and like why he's entering, why he's staying away, why he's staying cash, like all that shit. So yeah, honestly, I was always skeptical because like you're buying a course online type shit, but his I actually
Right,
like
yeah.
his I would actually recommend.
So is that like a one-time payment? Because I've
Yeah,
been
it's
in
one
some that
time.
like they
Yeah,
bill
one.
monthly.
It's no, it's one time lifetime access. So that's pretty sick, and he's pretty consistent. Like you can tell he cares. Like he's pretty transparent too. The
Yeah,
only
that's
thing
always
is with
important.
him is I feel like with his course and like the way he trades, like you do need like that capital because like he doesn't
Right.
have that. He doesn't trade with leverage, so he trades with like over $500,000 bucks. So like when people see is like, oh, he made 40K in one day, and it's like, yeah, but like that's for him, that's like 1.5%.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about that percentage.
Right. So like if you have fucking 5K, like you're not gonna print $1,000 a week. Like it's just unrealistic.
Yeah, and people got to look at like, yeah, you want to make 40K, but what did you risk to make that 40K?
Exactly. No, literally, you're spot on. Yeah, that's kind of the transparency that he doesn't really have there. Like he does mention that he trades with a lot of money, but I think people going in like they don't realize like what it actually takes. Like I was like swing trading long term holding stocks for 4 years. Like I'm 22 now. Like I started buying tech stocks when I was 18. Like every 2 weeks I would just buy Apple, buy Amazon, buy Tesla, and like eventually like my capital grew to like $100,000 Canadian. And then when I got there, like that's when I started day trading. But
Nice, nice.
yeah, that's when I started. But like if I was 18 again and I wanted to start day trading, I would probably go down the options road just because you can really like you don't need that much capital. Like you can leverage, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Right. So
And
are
if
you
what's
trading
up?
options now? Or you
No,
said you're doing triple leverage?
I'm still on the triple leverage ETFs. Uh, I've been considering options though. I don't know. I'm giving this like a good shot for probably like till at least the end of the summer. And if I'm feeling the options, then I might do it. I just put some money down on a property, so like I can like it would be nice to like put the rest of my capital into like real estate and shit, and then just like have like and then just day trade with like low capital and like leverage it, right? But
Yeah, that's something I want to get into is real estate, man.
it's fucking tough, bro.
It's
I'm from Ontario, bro. Like Ontario can like I'm like actually strongly considering like buying real estate in the States. Like in
really
like Arizona or
Oh,
maybe
bro,
like
me too. Arizona is. I would love to have a house in Arizona.
yeah, like just because bro, like Ontario, like Canadian real estate is so broken. Like by Niagara Falls, I forget what's the city across the border because like Niagara Falls in Canada is like right beside the states there, like it's on the border there, and like you literally cross the border. Shit, bro.
You kind of
you're
cut
talking
out.
about like
I don't,
right next to
Sorry, I
Buffalo,
got a
New
FaceTime
York.
call.
oh yeah, yeah. Sorry. You're good.
What'd you say?
You were talking about a city in the States right by Niagara Falls. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, yeah. I honestly, I'm not fucking good with the maps. I forget what it's called. I think it might be like Buffalo or something, or
Yeah, Buffalo, New York.
yeah, like around there. Like it might even be Michigan or some shit. Um, where the fuck is Niagara? Niagara. Okay, yeah, Buffalo.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
northwest of Buffalo.
Yeah.
I'm
We'll
liking
see.
this. What'd you say?
I'm gonna try and get my boy into here because I day trade with him every morning, and he's pretty knowledgeable too.
Bet.
See if he's down.
Yeah,
Caleb, what are you thinking about this 468?
yeah, we kind of rejected off of that Iva and order block marks right
Yeah,
there.
QQQ just got rejected hard.
And
Okay, yo, I'm gonna hop back in the call in a little bit. I'm gonna talk to him for a bit, and I'm gonna hop back in the call. Good luck with you guys. Okay,
yeah, good
make
luck.
it
Right
happen
on,
today.
man. You too.
I'll check back in with you guys in a bit.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
All right, boss.
See ya. Yeah, I'm definitely waiting until at least that news drops, but could see a rejection here.
Yeah, I like. Just say there wasn't news. I like that 5 minute close, but for that 15 minute to close bearish would be even more of like a confirmation.
Mm-hmm. So what do you trade?
I mainly trade SPY, so obviously options, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm mainly always looking at SPY, and sometimes I'll trade other names like Apple, Nvidia, the big techs, maybe like
Tesla.
that's mainly it.
Yeah, I see. Cause like there were some times I was trading Nvidia, but that was back in my old days. But now I only trade SPY.
Nvidia almost moves too fast for me. Like it's just
Yeah.
it's so liquid. It's hard to like keep up with.
Mm-hmm. Because especially when the market opens, Nvidia's moving like at least 2 points.
Tesla, in my experience, is kind of the same way,
Mm-hmm.
especially before that like split they did.
Yeah, Tesla and Nvidia kind of, in my opinion, kind of move the same a little bit. Like they're both really volatile.
So have you been a part of any discords?
Uh,
Like,
not really. I mean, I'm in this other one. Options Hub is what it's called. But I've honestly never like really been using Discord. But I'm like, screw it. Might as well just make a Discord, because you never know where it can go. And I'm kind of liking the start to how this is looking.
yeah, I've been a part of two different discords, and they were charging like 125 a month,
Yeah.
and most of those discords had like 5,000 members. So you do the math there, but um, the discords I was a part of were actually pretty legit. Like the guys were on voice trading every morning,
Yeah.
like giving their analysis, telling you what contracts they were taking. And I tried not to just like blindly follow them, right?
Yeah.
I think that's a problem when you're just blindly taking trades and not really understanding why.
For sure. So you said you were in Team Bowl Discord. Were you in another one? You said two.
Yeah. I don't know if you've heard of Honey Drip Trading.
I haven't.
You should look it up.
Okay.
The guy that runs it, well, the guy that started it, his Instagram handle is Aristotle Investments.
Oh yeah. I know Aristotle. I
Oh, you
follow
do?
him. Yeah.
And
So
then
that's like his
you
Discord.
follow Jay Dunn.
Yeah. Uh huh.
So I'm sure you're familiar with Team Bull then.
Yeah. Cause Jay Dunn's actually from Colorado, and that's where I'm from too. So maybe
Oh,
one
okay.
day I could link up with him. But
Yeah,
that'd
get
be
on his
cool.
podcast or something.
That would be cool.
He actually just made the switch, or he's in the process of making the switch from options to futures, I think.
I don't know too much about futures, but I like options. I like um, from like what Chris was saying, you can leverage options more, but I don't really know much about futures.
I don't either. I don't know a whole lot. All I know is
My
those
boys.
contracts don't have the Greeks, so
Yeah.
there's no theta decay and stuff like that.
What's up, boys?
What's good,
Going on.
Yeah, I'm just in school right now, so I've just been listening.
sir?
But
Do you take
does
do you take
does
trades during school?
yeah, yeah, not really, just because I can't focus some of the time, but
Yeah.
I try to just do my best. Longer term trades instead of shorter. But
Because
I mean,
last
does
year,
Webull allow you to leverage options, or do you guys
Um,
use something else?
yeah, you can use Webull. When you
I,
say leverage options, do you mean just like
Mhm.
trade options contracts or?
Yeah. So what I've kind of been like, my my thing is like I've been learning, right? But then I have like questions like obviously it gets to the price that you want it to be, like the strike price or whatever. And then do you have to have that much capital to buy all of that back to even make money? I don't know if I explained that right, but
Um,
like, is there like a minimal capital you need, or can I go like 0.10 cents on every contract and only spend that $100 or not the $100, but the $10, however much it would equivalent to?
so the different strike prices, the contracts are going to fluctuate. Like right now, 468 contracts are 92 cents. So you could buy one for 92 cents, but that would obviously be $92.
Right.
And then 467s are 55, 466 are 33. So I don't know
Yeah.
if that
Yeah.
answers your
No.
question.
Yeah. Yeah. It does. It does. It does. And then you just obviously make the difference on what it goes to.
yeah, and then you can
But
obviously
what's the difference between just like going long and short compared to doing that? Obviously, the 100 shares, I take it.
You mean just like trading actual stocks? Like,
Yeah, yeah, like Forex or something like that.
um, I think the main difference is the Greeks. I don't know if you're familiar with the Greeks and options.
No, not really. No, I obviously got to learn more, but I'm just asking that little question that I've been thinking about. But I got to go
Yeah,
back to class, so keep talking. If you just keep talking, I'll listening. But I appreciate you helping me.
yeah, no problem.
yeah for sure. Um, Anytime you trade options, you want to know what the Greeks are. The most important one, in my opinion, is theta. Theta is how much your contract will decay just if you're holding that option. So, say you have an option that expires 0 day till expiration. I wouldn't recommend doing 0 day till expirations. Anytime I trade, I always do one day out. But if you're holding that option for 0 days till expiration, and you hold it, and the price of that stock does not change at all, then that option will lose value just over time. Because that's theta is just gonna burn your stock.
Yeah. And the closer you get to expiration,
Yeah.
the chances of that option being profitable lessens over time.
Mm-hmm.
Greeks are really complicated though. That's probably like what took me the longest to understand.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we're just holding up at this 468 zone, and then news drops in 10 minutes, and then after that, we'll see what happens.
Yeah. I'm not so interested in this 468 anymore, but with news, you never know what could happen.
Yeah, for sure. How long have you been trading?
I started trading July of 2022. Um, I actually came across Aristotle's Instagram page, and I had traded some Forex leading up to that point, so I was like new to options, but
Mm-hmm.
I joined Honey Drip Trading, and I actually funded an account with like 10K, which was probably the biggest mistake I ever made, but
Yeah.
I ended up learning from those losses. I actually blew the 10K. It took me about like 8 months, but I took it to zero, unfortunately.
I would say that's pretty impressive though. Like, was that your first account?
Yeah.
Because my mistake, I've never had like 10K in account. Usually I have 2K in account, but when I was starting out, I was getting real emotional, and I would full port an account, and
Me
then
too.
I would, I would have like calls or something, and then say the stock goes like SPY went down, or yeah, I was pretty much trading SPY. But say SPY went down, I would just buy more calls, buy more calls, buy more calls, until I had nothing in my account, and like I wish because obviously I knew like not to full port, not to do it, but it's easier said than done.
Yeah, when your emotions get the best of you, there's no logical thinking can really like help you out in that situation.
Yeah, especially when you're new to it, and you want to make that money, and then you're so focused on the money. Like,
Did you ever So I would also full port accounts like really aggressively. Did you And I had a lot of losing days, like multiple. I didn't blow the whole account in one day, but I would lose pretty significant amounts. Did you ever have days where like it worked in your favor and maybe you made like a ridiculous amount of profit just because you were full porting zero DTEs?
not really, honestly, because like anytime I full ported, it hasn't gone out for me. Like that's just me. But it is full port Friday today, so there's that.
Yeah, I might have to throw the whole account in there.
But today I'm de-risk. I'm starting to de-risk. Um, I'm focusing more on like my percentages rather than the number, because I feel like recently I've been focusing too much on like how much I'm making, how much I'm losing, rather than the actual
Yeah,
process. So I'm kind of just uh, de-risking, because I definitely was over risking, but I wasn't really realizing it, because I was kind of consistent with how much I was losing, and I felt comfortable, but in reality I was over risking. Like, I can't afford to really lose that much every day.
Yeah, and there's also not a whole lot of volume in the market just with those major holidays.
Yeah.
I'm sure next week it'll pick back up, but
Mhm.
losing is definitely a part of the process, though. I mean,
Yeah, for sure.
all the great traders I know like had a point where they just couldn't figure it out. They were losing constantly, and then they just got a got a hold of their emotions, made a plan, and just followed that plan to a T every day.
Uh huh. Yeah, I'm curious to see what SPY does here.
Yeah, it's just moving so slow right now.
Mm-hmm. Not a whole lot of volume picking up.
Do you trade like pre-market high and pre-market lows? Like if we break above pre-market high, wait for a break and retest, and then if we break below pre-market low, wait for that break and retest.
Um, not entirely, honestly. I like to use supply and demand. I feel like, especially recently, like right now we're in this supply zone. But what about you?
Yeah, mainly supply and demand. I also have been back testing like that pre-market high and pre-market low breaks, and I've seen a lot of consistency with it. We actually bounced off the pre-market high today. If you look at the 1 minute, it was like
Yeah, I see.
within a few pennies. I am liking this 15-minute chart though.
Let me look at the 15. For the
Obviously, if we can to the downside, yeah.
I like to look at the EMAs. The 9 EMA especially. I like.
So the nine, let's see. I really don't look at the EMAs a whole lot, but I've thought about using them more.
Mm-hmm.
Is your 9 EMA on the 15 at like 67.06?
Uh, yeah.
I'm just trying to make sure my settings are accurate.
Because I, just, I don't really know how to. I need to look into that. I need to fix it on TradingView, but I I need to like watch a tutorial. But on TradingView, I have the 20, the 50, the 100, and then the 200 EMA. And then on my Webull, I have the 9 EMA and then the 20 EMA. But I need to. Do you know how to get the 9 EMA on TradingView? Is that what do you use to chart?
Um, you know the indicators tab, right?
Yeah. Then you look at EMA, right?
Yeah, moving average exponential.
Uh huh. Like
And then
how do I get to the
oh,
settings?
you go. So if you see all your indicators lined up in the top left, like it'll show VWAP, EMA, volume, whatever you got.
Top left.
Yeah, it's right under like the different time frames. It is on my screen anyway.
I just have like the indicators tab, but it doesn't really show me what indicators I'm using.
Oh, so in the top left, you'll see SPDR, S&P 500 ETF, or whatever you're trading.
Yeah.
And then below that, it'll say it shows that red and blue button to like buy and sell market.
Oh, I see.
And then under that, there might be a little arrow if that is
Oh,
minimized. Definitely not liking that chart anymore, though.
yeah. Me too. News just dropped. Yeah, we're holding above these EMAs too.
So, do you like to see price below those EMAs, or
Um, I kind of use it as like a little bit of confirmation. So
right?
I don't like believe them that much, but it's nice for me to see if like price is below those EMAs just for like a little more confirmation.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, let me see if I could. Oh, there we go. Thank you for helping me figure that out.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, there we go.
So, how old are you? You said you graduated and you worked for a little bit. Now you're just going full time trading.
Yeah, I'm 18.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
So you just graduated.
yeah, I just graduated last year, and I was trading while I was in school. Well, yeah, some towards the end of the semester, I got more into it. Now I'm really into it, and then I was working, and it was hard for me to work and trade
For sure, yeah.
because I was working at Chipotle and like I was doing the night shift, so I would get done some nights like 12:30. And for me,
Right.
market doesn't open till 7, opens at 7:30. Like I'm on Mountain Time, so it's a little bit earlier for me. So for me, it just wasn't healthy to wake up and then immediately like just look at the markets. I didn't like gather a trading plan at all. I didn't really look at the market before. I just got on there.
Just like, yeah, woke up and got straight to it.
Yeah, and I was like, do I really want to like work at Chipotle for the rest of my life, or do I actually want to like trade? And for me,
Yeah.
it was a no brainer. I was like, I want to put more effort into this. And then I started creating some content, and now we're here.
Yeah, it's definitely hard trying to find an in between with trading and working. That's kind of like what I'm struggling with right now. I can't necessarily afford to not work. I'm actually still living at home, so I'm 23, but
Yeah.
I really didn't start saving money until like this year or so.
Mm-hmm.
Um, if I could go back in time, I'd probably would have saved like every penny I made, but right now I'm working 10-hour shifts Monday through Thursday, which does not align with the market open or anything like that.
Yeah.
So
Cause
I'm trying to find. What'd you say?
now you go. Sorry.
I was just gonna say my plan now is to maybe work two different part-time jobs. Maybe I think I'm gonna try to find hours starting at like 1 p.m. Central Standard Time because the market opens at 8:30 Central Standard Time. So if I can at least get maybe like 4 to 5 hours in, that would be solid.
Yeah, for sure. Cause for me right now, it's definitely scarier that I don't have like steady income. But I do have some cushion. I do have like some money saved.
What are your do you talk to your parents about trading? Because that's another thing on my journey that has somewhat been a struggle. Just family and friends not really like believing in the vision. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Um, I'm pretty thankful. My dad supports me a lot. My parents got divorced. I live with my dad right now. Um, like my dad, like he asks me like how it's going every day. Like, I live with him, and he like actually supports it. My mom, she's a little bit more like, you should be in college. You should be doing this.
Yeah,
Uh, but I think I generally have people that support me, and
but that always helps.
yeah. Cause what are your like parents' thoughts or like other people's thoughts?
Um, so my parents actually got divorced too. My dad passed away in 2012, so I'm living with my mom and my stepdad.
Yeah.
My mom, she doesn't really understand trading at all, so it's not that she doesn't believe in it. She just doesn't understand how it works. So kind of like lack of knowledge.
Uh huh.
And my stepdad somewhat understands it. He supports me, but he also just doesn't really understand how it goes. But I do have some friends that trade, so that helps.
Yeah, it's definitely becoming a lot more popular, and in my opinion, it's becoming a lot easier. Well, it definitely has been a lot easier to trade. Well, easier like accessible to trade.
Yeah, for sure.
Like nowadays, there's you if you have a screen, you're able to trade.
Right. Like 20 years ago, it was much more difficult to trade. I don't know what year it changed, but at one point you had to have that 25,000 for the PDT.
What's the PDT?
Um, the PDT is it's like for any margin account, it has to be $25,000. So
Yeah.
you can only have 3 trades in a 5 day period. And if you trade more than that with less than 25,000, then you'll be flagged for it. Whereas like a cash account, you can trade with any amount, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But PDT is like you have to have 25,000, but the money settles instantly. You don't have to wait a day for it to settle.
Okay, I see. I'm getting a little bit discouraged by this how Spy's moving right now. But
Yeah, me too.
I'm gonna wait. I feel like we definitely could get like a later day move as well to the downside, or we could just keep on pumping.
I'll be watching 471. Um, Obviously, I'll wait to see how price reacts there and like what kind of volume we have. Um,
Mm-hmm.
if we break 471 though, like a clean break, I'd maybe think about going long, but I would be very cautious of doing so.
Yeah. We could yeah, 471 is that's yesterday's high as well.
Where'd you learn about fair value gaps from?
TGR Trades.
I don't think I've heard of them or him, whoever it is.
Yeah, he's a little bit younger. He's kind of a goofball, but he has a lot of good information. I watched all of his pretty much every one of his YouTube videos. He has a good series that helped me understand like some of the smart money concepts. It's called Boot Camp. I would recommend watching it, but I also watch a few of ICT videos. But every day I pretty much just watch some ICT videos because he has a lot of videos.
I've seen a lot of his stuff. Does he have his own like method to
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
technicals and stuff?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a creator of like a lot of these concepts that everyone uses and that actually applies to the market. He's like the godfather of trading, I think. Cause where do you learn a lot of your information?
Um,
Cause obviously you have that Discord.
yeah, I did learn a lot from Jay Dunn. Not so much in the Discord, but I learned a lot from his YouTube.
Yeah.
Sometimes after market open and like after they would take trades, he would kind of teach a little bit, but most of the time his YouTube videos, a lot of it was also just trial and error and screen time for real.
Yeah, for sure. Cause you can't really learn a lot of these things unless you actually are in there doing it. But you can definitely learn the concepts. But I feel like they stick more and apply more when you're actually doing it yourself.
Right, yeah. I mean, when I first started out, I would see this 15-minute candle on SPY, this big green candle, and I'd be like, all right, I'm jumping in. This thing's definitely going to the moon. But now I see it's very slow. There's not a lot of volume,
Mm-hmm.
and there's really no reason to be in a trade right now.
Yeah, for sure. Cause what I used to do is I used to trade like every day. My trades were always at like 7:50 my time, which would be like 9:50. I would be in a trade at like 9:50, or like market like just opened, and like I would be trying to get in a trade like within 10 minutes, and
Yeah.
that like it actually would work like sometimes. I I kind of I was actually like kind of consistent. I won't say consistent. I was able to win a decent amount, but the thing that screwed me over was my losers were far more than my winners.
Yeah, bro, that's the biggest thing is that risk to reward. Because I don't know about you, but when I started out, I was like, if I'm gonna be a successful trader, I can't lose. I need to like always be making money. But now I realize, I mean, you could lose 50% of the time and have a 1 to 2 risk to reward and still be profitable.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because obviously those green days are gonna outweigh those smaller red days, ideally.
Yeah.
That's been huge for me though, is taking risk to reward into consideration.
Yeah, definitely for me too, cause um, I don't really like from like I don't care how much I'm winning, cause I've only been trading for a year. Most
Right.
traders really find consistency. Most traders after 3 to 4 years, like it is a process. Like, it
100%.
it takes time, and I was definitely trying to rush the process. I was trying to rush me getting profitable, rush me trying to make money, and I was over leveraging, and now I realize that that's not stable. That's not a good way of going
Right.
about it.
Yeah, I was the same exact way. And I think a lot of traders are. It's probably few and far in between that someone starts and they're profitable within like 6 months.
No, yeah, because trading is definitely gonna get like a little bit harder as time goes on. Cause
Yeah, as the market evolves and the cycles change.
mm-hmm.
Do you know who Umar is? Umar
Yeah,
Ashraf,
yeah, of course. He has
the legend.
yeah he's so his YouTube videos are so good. He's definitely helped me a little bit. I would say
Are
like
you familiar with what? Go
sorry,
ahead.
you go.
I was gonna ask you about someone else. So if you're gonna say something about Umar, then
Yeah, I feel like out of all like the top people in the industry, I feel like he's the most. I feel like I like him the best. I like the content he puts out the best.
yeah, I don't know too many content creators that are doing what he's doing. I'm sure there's probably a ton of people that don't even make content that are like on his level, but
Yeah, for sure. But a lot of people make content to make people want to do it because they think that it's going to be a quick and easy thing.
yeah, yeah, and that's the problem is they want to like sell a course,
Mm-hmm.
sell like a get rich quick scheme, but they don't want to like tell you the truth about trading and how long it's going to take and the effort and the the
Mm-hmm.
periods of time where you're struggling to like pull it together. And
Yeah.
man, this is like watching paint dry on a wall.
Yeah, that's kind of what I've been going through recently, and I feel like that's kind of what trading is. It's you're pretty much just waiting.
Yeah,
I want us to hit this 470.84 zone I have marked out, and I want us to cause a reaction off of that.
you said 470.84.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that's actually where mine is marked out at.
That was yesterday's high that we caused a huge rally to the downside. So I'd be interested to see what happens if we possibly make it to that area. But I'm gonna stay patient. Like I'm in no need to take a trade today. I'm in no need to rush a trade or like, I'll be totally fine if I don't trade. It is Friday. So keep that in mind.
Right, yeah. There's no need to rush. Patience pays.
Yeah.
Depending on where this 1 hour closes, I feel like if it closes bullish, I feel like we'd probably retest 468 and either bounce from there or fail that level. But
Mhm. Yeah. Still got 40 minutes for that 1 hour close, so.
yeah, I've learned that like the higher time frames, like the 1 hour, is just more of a confirmation, and even a I usually expect bigger moves with using higher time frames, but
Yeah. Because sometimes
with
it's
what are
easy
you gonna say?
it's easy to get sucked into those smaller time frames. Like, what is a smaller time frame doing?
Yeah, for sure. It is good for scalping, but
Yeah.
it's it's hard to. I don't know. I guess everyone's definition of scalping is different, but
Hmm.
I think you need to have a higher winning percentage if you're gonna scalp.
Yeah.
Just because your stop loss is usually so much tighter, just you're probably risking a little more if you're scalping.
Hmm. And I feel like if you're scalping, you kind of have to know the market a little bit better.
For sure, yeah.
Definitely have to have more experience. Because yeah, like you said, your margin for error is a lot thinner.
Do you have the extended hours on your chart, or you just have like regular trading hours, like pre-market and post-market?
I use extended hours on my chart. What about you?
Yeah, me too. I actually just started doing it this year, which was a game changer.
So it definitely has helped you.
It has, because I don't really look at post-market as much
Yeah, for
because
sure.
there's not as much volume. Well, there's not really in pre-market either, but I noticed that price really does tend to respect like the pre-market high and pre-market low.
Uh huh. And I don't know. I feel like pre-market moves definitely happen like today. Like all that stuff that happened pre-market. If you don't have if you don't have that in your chart, you're missing out on all that.
Yeah, that was a pretty wicked move there.
Yeah. You use TradingView, right?
Yeah,
Do you have like the $15 a month thing, or do you just use the free?
I used the free version, but I think I'm gonna actually pay for the I don't know what you call it, just the
Yeah, I would definitely recommend it. Like, because if you're trading, you definitely want to have like at least the $15 version, so you can put more
what do you
indicator. I
more
put
indicators.
Yeah,
Yeah,
more indicators. You also get bar replay, which bar replay is like okay. I wouldn't say it's like the greatest feature, but it's kind of cool. If I'm back testing though, I would rather use like not bar replay, but it definitely helps.
really? Like you
Yeah.
would just go back in time and look at the chart as it is.
Yeah, I feel like because then you can see all the what all the time frames are doing. But bar
Yeah,
replay
that's
is
true.
definitely a sick feature.
I like bar. I actually have had the pro version, but I like bar replay for back testing because it's similar to trading in real time. I think it's probably the closest thing you can get to like actually
Hmm.
simulating.
Yeah. I'll definitely be back testing this whole weekend and learning a lot this weekend. Cause that's why. Cause if I were to have a job, a different job, cause like right now I have a cushion. Like I'm living with my dad.
Right, yeah.
I don't really have any expenses. Like I'm grateful for that. And I have a little cushion. Like I don't have the stress of having to pay rent or like having like a car payment. And
For sure.
so I'm able to put more time into this.
Yeah, you got time too, dude. When I was 18, I was like, I gotta figure this out. I gotta like make something work. I gotta get it together. But now I'm 23 and I realize, man, that's 5 years. I could have been patient with trading and learning the market. I was just so focused on like trying to make something happen overnight
Yeah.
because I felt like I had to have it figured out because by the time I was 23, I needed to be where I was going. But like now I realize even at 23, I still have time.
Because I definitely do put pressure on myself because like I have these goals and I have ambitions, and I feel like
Yeah.
it doesn't do yourself any help if you're putting this extra stress on yourself that you don't need to have.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything for you, but obviously like you don't really realize that at the moment. It's just like kind of a defense mechanism. You just want to be in the best place possible for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be right back.
Okay, no worries.
I'm not really interested in anything right now, I don't think.
Yeah, me neither. No, nothing looks so good unless if we uh come up to the zone and cause a reaction off of it.
Dude, I had 485 marked up on Nvidia on the 5 and 15. I was thinking if it breaks and holds above that, I'm going long, and now it's at 489. But like I said, I mean, hindsight's 2020. It would have worked out, but
Yeah.
trading Nvidia is kind of not really a part of my trading plan.
Uh huh. Yeah, for sure. As long as you're sticking to your game plan, that's all that matters. Because I've definitely taken some trades that haven't been in my game plan, and most of those trades don't go your way.
Yeah, definitely not. Dude, I see how I see how positive you are to all the haters on Instagram comments. Like people will be hating on you. Not everyone, obviously. There's
Yeah,
people with positive things to say, but you'll just like kill them with kindness and like their comments, and I think that's pretty awesome.
yeah. Honestly, I don't really care if like anyone has anything negative to say, because like most of them are just trolls anyway.
Yeah, they'd be terrified to get on the camera and talk to it and post it
Hmm.
for people to see.
Because I've had like, because they can say anything they want, but like at the end of the day, I've met like you, and I've met like all these other people on like just within a month. Like that's insane. And
Yeah, you'll definitely attract the right people.
when I started, I didn't realize that that was like even a possibility.
That's where social media is powerful to connect with people.
Mm-hmm. Because like like not everyone's gonna like you and like what you're doing. Because a lot of people that hate want to do what you're doing, but they just don't do it themselves because either they have self doubts or they're just too lazy.
Fact, man. Yeah. It's even more commendable that you're doing it and um you're not you're not profitable yet, right?
No.
You're just like when I say that I'm not hating on you, I'm saying it's
Yeah.
even commendable because you're not profitable yet and you're not where you want to be, but you're slowly progressing. And I think
And
most people, or I always felt like I'll start making content when I'm profitable,
mm-hmm.
when I can show consistent gains.
Because like everyone that makes content or like shows their life, they want to show like the best part of their lives. They don't really want to show them losing money. They want to show them having these $40,000 wins every day, and
Hmm.
that's most of what the content is out there. Granted, there are still like some good people that have good insight and actually want to help you, but people like social media in general is just there to make you feel worse about yourself.
Yeah, it's just like one big highlight reel.
Mm-hmm.
Are you familiar with rake trades? Like RAKE?
No, I'm not.
You'll have to give him a follow.
Is he
He's
on Instagram or I'm guessing probably all
Yeah.
social media?
He's also on YouTube. He's got some good content. And he's also very transparent. Another good one is Stock Market Wolf, if you don't follow him.
Right. I don't. It feels like we're slowly creeping up to this zone.
Yeah, I know. It's just it's just so slow. Like,
Yeah, but honestly, I don't know, cause yeah, like yesterday, like that's pretty much what happened. We crept up to that zone and then we just dumped. Maybe we could get that again, but I'm gonna stay patient.
yeah, me too.
Like I don't necessarily love this, so I'm in no rush at all.
Me either. I would if we do slowly trail up to 470 or yeah, 470.84 to like 471. I'd want to see confirmation of the seller stepping in, so maybe like a a doji candle, like a bearish doji candle, or maybe a hammer. I don't know if you like look at candlesticks like that, but
Not crazy. I do like to look out for doji candles, but other than
I
like a
believe
doji candle, doji.
I mean, yeah, there's a ton of like made up names for them, but I don't really give names to each candle, but just I do look at like hammers and dojis, which are pretty similar.
Yeah. Mhm.
Do you have any plans down the road of like starting a Discord and maybe selling a monthly subscription and like live trading on voice, or you just kind of want to have a community where everyone's on voice talking to each other?
That's a good question. Honestly, I have no clue because I can easily say right now, yeah, I don't want to charge at all for a course, but I don't, because I'd rather have like a community of like 40 people that are
Yeah.
actually in here every day, than
Uh-huh.
like people that are just gonna get into a Discord just because they want to try to make money. Like those are two different things. And
For sure.
right now, for sure, no, I don't want to try to sell a course because I feel like buying courses, I'm not a fan of it. Like
I'm not either.
mentorships are different, but like most of the people that like sell you a course, especially if they have a lot of people in there, aren't gonna actually like cater you. Like
Right.
obviously they're gonna like show up, but you're not gonna get like the attention or like learn a crazy amount.
I know Jay Dunn and Rake, they have like masterminds, so it's basically like a class. So instead of like selling a course, they do virtual classes. I think sometimes maybe even in person, but
Mm-hmm.
they do classes and then they trade live on voice every day. And each of those guys, like Jay Dunn and Rake, they have admins in their Discord. So just
Yeah.
say like you're the owner of this Discord, you'd have it would be like me and Chris and maybe the other guys that are in this Discord.
Yeah.
And they kind of just do what we're doing now, like talk about what they're seeing and stuff like that.
So like, obviously like there's the main owner, and then you have like a bunch of like managers, I guess, or like admins.
Yeah, in a sense, he doesn't really treat them like that though. They're all, I would say he treats them as equals, but
Yeah.
if anything, the admins, from what I notice, most of the time the admins are more active in the voice chat.
Mm-hmm.
But those guys are really consistent.
Yeah. I think for sure having a Discord or like a monthly service is very. You can make a lot of money. Because some people be charging like $200 a month, $100 a month. If you have like 100 members in there, you do the math. That's a decent amount of money a month.
Yeah, I think Team Bowl has like 5,000 members and they charge um I believe it's 200, so that's $1 million a month.
Yeah, that's insane.
But I don't know for a fact, but I'm sure he pays the admins as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Definitely. They're probably making like possibly like 40K a month. Maybe more. Depends.
Yeah, which I hear a lot of traders say it's good to have multiple streams of income, so you're not like relying on trading because
Mm-hmm.
whenever that pressure's on you, then you tend to get in your emotions.
Mm-hmm.
I do think it's possible though. Like, I live below my means. It's possible to trade and live off that while you're living below your means.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely hard for me to say right now. But right now, I'm just trying to build a community
Yeah, for sure.
and like have people that actually want to improve.
Right, yeah. Yeah, because the community is important. It's good to be around like-minded people.
Mm-hmm. And like one of the reasons I like kind of started is because I don't really have many friends that or any friends that trade or like have the same exact goals that I have. It's like, what if there's a way that I can meet people with like the same goals that I have?
Yeah, I can relate to that. I have one friend that trades, and it's kind of crazy how I met him. I used to work at Anytime Fitness, and one day he came in and we got to talking, and he asked me what I was like wanting to do with my life. And I told him, and I was like, I'm not really gonna get into it because um, there's a lot to it, and you probably won't understand it. And he was like, well, that's actually exactly what I'm doing. He trades stocks, so
Yeah, that's actually cool.
but I talk to him every day actually, so
That's cool.
it's pretty nice.
When you're looking at your chart, what time frame do you usually look on? Because like obviously you switch, but like, what's what do you mainly look at?
Um, I'd say the 5 and 15 and the 1 hour. I like to see candle closes on really the 15.
Okay.
Um, I just feel like it's more of a confirmation.
Mm-hmm.
I mark up the charts with, I do a weekly, daily, and the 4 hour. I probably focus on the daily the most when I'm marking up charts for levels.
Yeah.
What about you?
I mainly look at the 5 minute, but
5 minutes?
I like to look at the 15 minute and then the hourly. And then if I'm trying to enter, I'll look at the 1 minute for more for not just for like a possible entry off the 1 minute.
Yeah, I'll look at the 1 minute too from time to time, maybe the 3 minute. Man, this is super slow. I was not expecting this.
Yeah. I still think we will climb up to that zone I have. But I'm not sure if we'll really cause a reaction. But I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, I think if volume does pick up, I would guess maybe it would pick up at that zone. Like if we're gonna go lower from there, maybe volume would start to pick up then.
Mm-hmm.
We're just kind of in this range we've been in since Wednesday. I do think that range, not that range, that zone we have is pretty strong though.
Yeah. So you said Monday through Thursday you work?
Yeah, I work 5:30 to 4:15 Central Standard Time, so that's like 4:30 to 3:15 your time.
Mm-hmm. What job is it?
So my stepdad, he owns a rubber conveyor belting company, so I'm basically fabricating conveyor belts, which just means like putting them together.
Mm-hmm.
It does, it really does, or it did suck when I first started, but honestly, it has taught me how to have a good work ethic just because it is hard work and the days are pretty long. So, um, I kind of lacked a work ethic before I started working there, so it's definitely taught me that.
Yeah, for sure. Cause I was working at Chipotle and like even though it's fast food, like I was working at like one of the busier stores. Like that it was so crowd. Like that store is so busy, and it's not a good job to have. At least at the one I was at, and definitely gave me like the greatest work ethic I've ever had. Like there was times I was working like 19-hour shifts at Chipotle. It's kind of crazy.
19?
Yeah.
When would you start?
Like I would go in at like 5 a.m. and then there's one day it was just so bad. Like went in at 5 a.m. and then I left at like 1 or 2 a.m. the next day.
Dang.
Yeah. Cause I was I was working. And then it just got to a point to where, cause I liked working there, cause like I got free food every day. It was so nice. Like, and then
I love Chipotle.
I could, yeah, I can't eat there the same anymore though, cause I was eating there for like 3 times a day every day for the span of eight
Yeah, I bet
months.
that got old fast.
And then I stopped doing the things that I really wanted to do, and I felt like I wasn't giving trading enough effort,
Yeah.
and I wasn't fully committing myself. But the hardest thing for me was just staying focused once I stopped working there. Because it's so easy if you're just, because I'm at home pretty much all day. I can easily get distracted.
Yeah, that was before I was working at the job I'm at now. I was working two part-time jobs. So I'd work at this job Monday and Thursday, and I would work at Anytime Fitness at the front desk Tuesday and Thursday. And when I was there, I mean, I had TradingView pulled up, but it was so easy to like get out my phone, get on Instagram, like get on YouTube, just mindlessly go down like a rabbit hole, non-related to trading. But I realized too that the more screen time we have, I mean, the more we kind of get used to the markets.
Yeah.
What's going on, boys?
What's good, Chris?
What's up, dude?
Fuck, bro. I just fucking thank God I took a win, dude. I've been getting fucking smashed, bro. So happy.
Yes, sir. So you took a trade on QQQ?
Yeah, I like, because I don't know if I'm so stupid, dude. Like, I literally forgot about the economic reports. So I got into a short, and then I'm like, dude, why am I even in this? So I sold it at like a $30 loss.
Yeah.
And then literally 10 o'clock hits, and then just QQQ rallied. I don't know about SPY, but like QQQ just popped.
SPY's popping too.
Yeah, like it's kind of frustrating, but I bought in at a higher low. Like I was just being super patient, and then it came back down and tested the EMA, and then it went up and tested it again. It was Chop City, and then it finally took my take profit.
You trade SQQ, right, when you're going short?
Yeah, when I'm going short, I get into SQ. Yeah,
And then TQQ for going long.
going long. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
It's pretty good. The volatility on those are pretty extreme. Like if you're trading a reversal, and then like you wait for confirmation, and then like you get in, and then it's actually not confirmation, it goes down. Like you can get pretty screwed that way. Like you have to be a sniper for sure.
Yeah, I'm not really familiar with the triple leverage, but I knew a guy that traded them, and he kind of like blindly traded them and blew through 15K within a few months. But
Tell
that's
me
just
about it, dude. It's pretty. You gotta be careful. Like you definitely have to. You have to be patient, and like I don't know, especially like myself. Like I can be impulsive sometimes. Like if I'm coming off some losses, like sometimes I just force stuff. But I finally got a winning trade today.
Yes, sir. Good work.
What'd you take it on?
Like what setup did I take it on?
Or what name? Was it like the Qs or?
It was TQQQ.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Solid.
So I went long. Like I went long.
Does a SPY have a triple leverage ETF?
I'm not sure. They probably, honestly.
Or like what other triple leverage ETFs do you trade?
That's the only two. Like kind of my thinking is like I just want to, if I master this, like if I can master this, like then I would maybe consider options, just because sometimes like QQQ can be super dead. Like it's like it can be hard to trade, and like you do need some big moves, like decent ranges to trade them. I find options like you just need like a small piece, like which is nice. Like you don't need a huge fucking move. Like with sometimes I feel like even with the triple leverage ETFs, like you still need a pretty decent move to make it like a profit, like a good profit.
especially with like 0 days, man. The 0 DTEs, the Greeks move insane on those, which they can really bite you in the ass if you're not careful.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I'm just trying to work on being patient and just like looking for proper setups. Um, yeah, I'm optimistic now. I'm feeling good after that small win. I only went in with I bought 300 shares at 47 cents, and then I bought another 300 shares at 51 cents, and then I put my take profit at 70 cents. So it wasn't bad.
Mhm.
It wasn't bad.
Sweet.
Yeah, but like even SPY right now, like this is it's choppy. It's pretty frustrating. Like I'm looking at SPY had the same move that QQQ had,
Mhm.
probably because they're the same fucking stocks. But yeah,
Yeah, it's been really slow. We're looking at this 470.80 on SPY, and it's like watching paint dry.
yeah. Well, and that's exactly why like I kind of want to expand my game. Like when I get this stuff really down and I see like actual consistency. But the thing is about day trading is like in September, I had no fucking clue what I was doing. Like zero clue what I was doing. And I made the most money I've ever made. Like I made 30 grand Canadian, which is like I don't know what that is in US dollar. And I didn't wait for confirmation. I would just go in with all the shares at once. Like I didn't add to it. I don't know. Like I don't know what it was. And then November came around and I just couldn't read the market to save my life. Like I think I lost like 10 grand that month. Like I couldn't read the market for some reason. I was not flowing well with it.
Yeah.
So you almost got lucky in the beginning.
I think so. It's funny. Like I don't believe in all those things, but like it really was beginner's luck. Like maybe because I was just like taking things so simple and like I wasn't like worried about fake outs and like market manipulation and break of structure and fucking liquidity grabs and all that stuff. Like maybe I was just really simplifying my game. But like now I feel like I know 10 times more and I'm not making as much money. But I think I'll get back to it like once I just give it some time. Also shorting the market in September, like after that Fed meeting in September and tech started crashing, like it was like easy to trade SQQ. Like SQQ was paying. And like I find shorts too, like when you get that set up for a short, like it like moves to your take profit so fast. Like I find when it's like a bull trend and like it's just kind of making higher highs and higher lows and testing EMA and all that stuff, like it's kind of like a slow up grinding move. Like it's almost excruciating. And then
Yeah.
shorts, it's like you get in, price action looks efficient, and it just freaking drop like it just works. Like it works really fast. Like you know right away. So I think that was kind of the reason why I did really well in September. It was just easier to short the market. There was a lot of fear in September. If you actually go to I mean, it doesn't really work for day trading, but uh, the fear and greed index, there was so much fear in the market. Like no matter what, the market just couldn't help itself but go down. And then in November, it was the opposite. It was like the market, all the market could do was go up, like for whatever reason possible.
Yeah, dude. Same with December. I was like waiting for it to
Yeah.
drop, and it would just keep gapping up.
Yeah, and that's even more frustrating. I mean, December was really like honestly, it was probably more fucking bullish than November almost, and the moves were happening overnight too, and in the pre markets, which was so frustrating. Like
Yeah.
it was like so annoying. Like it's so annoying when the big moves happen overnight because like as day traders, like you can't get an entry when it gaps up and then it just like kind of trades flat. Like it's hard.
Yeah, man. That's price would hit like 460 on SPY, and I'd be like, "There's no way this thing's going higher. I'm getting in right here." Fucking 2 hours later, it's up like $3.
Yeah, yeah. And even today, like even this week, like I tend to do this. Like I tend to trade with a bias instead of just looking at price action and like looking at what is actually going on. So like the new year flipped over this week, and then on Monday I actually made a decent trade shorting the market, and I was like, oh, the new year, you know, they were trying to pump up the market before the year end. Now we're gonna see a crash, but it's like my opinion and my bias is so irrelevant to what the market is doing. Like I'm just some kid from fucking Ottawa, Canada. Like my opinion is so irrelevant. Like you just have to you really just have to look at it with no bias and just
Because sometimes when I've traded, having a bias like has screwed me over sometimes because I get overly biased about
yeah
what I think's gonna happen, and then it does the opposite, and then I just
yeah
lose.
yeah, and like it sucks being wrong sometimes. Like it really
Yeah.
does. Like it sucks being wrong, but again, like it's just about looking at price action, looking at your. I mean, you guys with options, like honestly, you guys have to be more technical than me. Like you guys would know, like, um, yeah, it's tough, dude. It's a huge mental game. Like it's all mental, and I've changed my ways a lot. Like I used to drink and smoke and all that crap, and I don't do that crap anymore because like you have to be so mentally sharp for this stuff. Like you just
Yes.
you got to be on your game, dude, all the time. And like you can I mean I've seen it like in October I didn't make as much in September, but October I made 6 7K, like I did decent, and within like a week couple it was like honestly 4 or 5 trades I gave it all back, like most of it, like all of October's gains back and a good chunk of September back. So like you got to be on your game.
Yeah.
Yeah, discipline in life definitely translates to trading because
For sure.
if you're not disciplined in your life, then I mean, what are you gonna do when it comes to trading? You're gonna just cut the corners and let greed take over in your ego, and it won't
Like
end up good for you, as I've learned.
Yeah.
that's why I was really grateful, like buying a course from Ricky Gutierrez there and watching his live morning sessions every morning. I don't even watch them anymore. I like because I trade with different size and I look at it differently than him. But he's just so non-emotional, like so non-emotional. He will wait for 45 minutes, an hour, and nothing will happen. He'll take a loss on a trade, and if his setup shows up, he's getting it, dude. Like he's taking it, like, and there's no hesitation, and it's just something I'm trying to work on too.
He's got a plan and he's following that plan, and he knows maybe like if this trade doesn't work out, his plan is in the end always going to work. So he's going to find a winning trade at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, staying disciplined is probably really hard part about trading. Like yesterday, I went there and sat, and I was just waiting, and I could have took a trade, but I wasn't feeling confident enough to take a trade.
Yeah, dude, like there's so many parts to this stuff. Like there's just so much you have to take in account for. Like if you're not confident, don't take it. If you're feeling angry, don't take it. Like if you're because all that stuff has a factor. Like you just like your boxes have to be checked. Like I don't think the same way in like life about everything. Like going to the gym, like I work out now. Like I don't wait for like I'm hydrated and I've ate all this food. Like sometimes I just force myself to go. But like trading is just different. Like you got to make sure all your boxes are checked. And like yeah.
That's facts, man. That is very true.
Yeah, because like if you don't, dude, like how do you manage your loss, like if you're mentally sharp and you're there and like everything is working for you, like you're going to manage your losses better. You're going to
Um, Yeah, I do. I risk 1 to 2% of my account every day, and I don't let myself go over that every day. So every day I show up, and only risk 1 to 2% of my whole account. Because if I do that, I'm able to be wrong. Um, more I'm able to be wrong for more times. Like I would have to lose 100 times in a row. And if I have $100, how much will you risk? It's trading's more about, it's not about the money. It's all about percents. And you could be the greatest trader in the world. You could have all the money you want. You could have $1 million in your account, but if you're not risking that, managing that risk, then you're never gonna be good. And if you have $100, you should be risking $1 to $2 of that. And yeah, that doesn't sound very appealing, $1 to $2. But over time, if you consistently do that, and because that will compound, that will add up. And say you're on a bigger account, $100,000. 1 to 2% that's $100. That's $200. I usually trade once per day. Sometimes I don't trade, but usually it's once per day. Very rarely I'll take 2 trades in a day, but I only look for one good trade really.
It's so fucked. And like this girl, she's 70. She's been there for fucking almost 20 years now. She kind of bounced around the automotive industry in Ottawa, but she's almost been there for 20 years. And she like has health problems and all this stuff. And she has this fucking shitbox trailer that she goes to on the weekend. And she asked her boss, like, hey, can on Fridays can I work from the trailer? You know? And her boss doesn't even
What if the lot size doesn't add up? I trade options. I don't I don't really know much about forex, but I only trade options. So if I were to have $100, I would trade with the lower size contract. If we're talking about options, but I don't trade forex. I only trade SPY options. What do you trade? Or do you trade? Or are you trying to get into trading? How long will it take you to grow your account? I mean, bro, it all depends. I would say realistically, if you want to grow an account, it's gonna take time. It's gonna take, if you're trying to get into trading. All I can tell you, from my experience, what I've experienced, and what other people have told me, and like what I've formulated from other people, is don't focus on the money. Like if you really want to do this, if you really want to trade, don't focus on the money. The money doesn't matter when you start out. You're gonna lose. Plain and simple, you're gonna lose. You will lose money. But what's more important is how much you're risking. If you have $100 in your account and you're using all $100 of that account and making $30, that's not sustainable. Because what happens when you lose that trade? You'll probably start to hold it longer because you think price is gonna go back up, but it really isn't. So if you're actually serious, ask yourself if you're serious about this. And no, it's not about money. It's gonna take time, and trading is really all about patience. Like, market's been open for almost 2 hours, and I haven't took any trades. I haven't. I've just been looking at the chart, waiting patiently. That's my advice to you, bro. Don't focus on the money. Focus more on what you're risking and what you're gaining from that risk. Because I've been trading for about a year right now, and I'm showing y'all my process. Like, I'm live every day. I have a Discord now. I have people in there too. I'm currently on a call with them, but I'm getting personal with you guys. But it doesn't matter about the money. It doesn't matter about the money at all. It matters about what you're risking with that money, you know? And the truth is, it will take time if you're actually trying to start. Do you hold trades? It purely depends on how much the market moves and where my take profit is. Usually I would say I can hold a trade. I day trade. So usually I'm in a trade for like an hour or two, max. Sometimes 30 minutes, sometimes 10 minutes. It all depends on where my take profit is and how fast that market moves to my take profit or to my stop loss.
Why I did this, but I took it all out and started trading options with it, which
Yeah, it's not bad, bro. Honestly, it's not a bad idea. Like, that's something I kind of wish I did more, was like actually take profit sometimes, especially with like growth stocks, because they're not paying you every quarter. Like, they're not. It's not like they don't pay you dividends. So yeah, like I agree, dude. Like that, you're not gonna be perfect ever. Like, you're never. I told especially now that I'm like day trading, I'm like really watching tech. Like, I told all my friends and like my brother and sister, like, yo, sell. Like, I got them to sell all their tech like middle of December, because I was just I was anticipating a pullback. And then like
yeah,
I told them, I'm like, okay guys, like, I think you guys should sell. The likelihood that you sell and that stocks keep pushing up is fucking high. Like, it's really high.
To join my Discord, go to my Instagram. My Instagram is Sut Trades. It's the same as my YouTube. Go to my Instagram. It's Sut Trades, and then click the link in my bio. But only join my Discord if you're actually serious about it. We're talking while we're trading live right now. We have pre-market calls and post-market calls, but only join it if you're actually gonna get something out of it. Like, I don't want you to join and never show up to the calls. Like, I don't want that. I want people that are actually gonna be in there, actually gonna learn, actually gonna ask questions. So I would recommend you to join it, but if you're actually serious about it, then sorry, I lost my train of thought. If you're actually serious about it, then I want you to put in the effort. But yeah, my go to my Instagram, in my bio, Sut Trades. It'll be there.
I'm excited to like put it into other avenues and like even long term, like hold some stocks, like, just to diversify a little bit.
yeah, man, trading's like a vehicle to those bigger investments like real estate and
That's what it is, dude. That's exactly
whatever
it.
else.
Where are you from, bro? Are you from a different? Well, yeah, obviously different. Where are you from?
I'm at like living with your parents still.
Yeah, no, I am. Yeah, I'm still
Yeah, that's
living with
smart.
my parents. Again, all my friends, they moved out. All my friends moved out, and I've been asked to like rent bedrooms and stuff. But seriously, like, Canadian.
You're from Russia? That's cool. That's cool. I would recommend you still join my Discord, but I'm gonna let you know, I trade options. I trade options in line with the New York Stock Exchange. I only trade U.S. companies. I don't know much about forex at all, but it sounds like you probably trade forex, which is currencies. But I'm not your guy for that. So it's kind of up to you. But just to let you know, I trade options. I only trade U.S. companies.
That's just my opinion. It's not like that in the States. I'm seeing in some places, like in some places in the States, still, even with this rate, with these rates, it's cheaper to like actually buy a.
Yeah, I do analyze my trade on my Instagram. I post my trades. Yeah, it'll be the same stuff. You'll still learn the same stuff, but trading forex is completely different than trading options. And I trade options, but it's still the same principles of how you enter a trade. But there's a lot of different aspects into futures and options. But definitely, I would recommend looking at my Instagram, Sut Trades, and then join our Discord. But only if you actually want to get something out of it.
That your rate comes for renewal, it's either a variable rate, so it changes depending on the interest rates, and or you can lock it in 3 or 5 years. And like our guy Tiff Macklin, so he's like the Bank of Canada, head of Bank of Canada guy, whatever. He was saying like, SPY's dropping here. SPY's dropping a
Yeah,
lot.
Yeah.
I'm paying attention to it. It looks like a little bit of volume's coming in.
So,
Yeah, I like that.
I kind of left for a second. Some dude was in my YouTube chat, so I was talking to him.
Oh, nice.
Man, I don't really know here.
Yeah, I'm watching that moving. Like it's kind of holding this 500-day moving average SPY here. It has a nice bottom wick on that. So we're dumping a little bit more here. Let's see.
If this candle closed bearish, I would maybe be interested in a pullback into 470 to go short. But
Sure. If you're looking at Apple too, Apple's reacting the exact same way. Apple's looking pretty bearish. It's looking like it's building up momentum to break below that moving average 500-day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Microsoft is looking bearish. This is looking pretty good for a short. If you get that confirmation, everything is looking like it's pulling back here. Same with Amazon, kind of like the big three right there.
it took me the longest time to realize like the big tech stocks have such an influence on the movement of
especially Apple and Microsoft. Like they have those huge $1 trillion, and Apple's over $2.5 trillion. Like it can really it kind of I wouldn't take trades based off that. Like I would still look at SPY, but it's good to use for reference, I think.
Yeah, Tesla's looking good to go short. It's looking good to set up a short here, and QQQ is looking pretty bearish here.
Yeah, everything kind of just.
But SPY for me is. I wish it kind of went up into that supply zone that I had marked out.
Yeah. Yeah, RSI is looking pretty oversold too. So like, bears could get squeezed if they enter in too early here.
Yeah, waiting for more confirmation though for sure.
Yeah, I think so. Because it's still not a change in direction to me. Like it still looks like it's holding that sure. 3 or 469.20 level. Yeah, pretty bullish candle right there.
Yeah, I trade with EMAs. These are what these lines are. I mainly focus on the 9 EMA is what I mainly use, and then on TradingView I have the Smart Money Concepts. Definitely helps me out. That's what I trade with typically, and then I use price action. Uh, I use price action, and I love to use supply and demand zones. That's mainly what I trade off of.
So down, like just because like the first 2-3 hours of the day, like I'm just locked in on the charts. Like I have no interest of fucking looking at files and claims for insurance companies. Like I just don't care. Like I'm
You've got the setup though, dude. I've been trying to find remote jobs, but
they're disappearing. Like the remote job. It's funny because they were telling us like during COVID, they're like, oh, we're gonna work from home, but don't worry about production or efficiency. Like it's working out great so far. And then like 2023 flipped, and they're like, yeah, well, working from home isn't ideal. We're sending you guys all back to the office. So I'm feeling pretty lucky.
yeah, I just don't. I almost have my associates. I just don't really want to like go back to school and put all that effort into it just to find a job. Because I mean,
Bro, it's a trap. It really is.
it'll help me on my journey, definitely having that income, but I feel like I could probably find a job that doesn't require like an associate's degree and still make pretty good money.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure, bro. I mean, it, the thing is about a job is like you really do get comfortable. Like I'm happy I took the leap and I like kind of forced from home. I kind of got best of both worlds, but I was honestly ready to just like cuz I'm looking at like the potential from a job, right? Like,
Right.
like in 5, 6, 7 years, if I start making 100K from that job, like that's considered, successful. But I'm like, dude, like, yeah, okay, 5, 6 years, I'll make 100K a year. 40, like in Canada, $45,000 a year is going to taxes. Like, I'm not going to be where I want to be. Like, the best case scenario from a 9 to 5, like, I'm still not going to be where I want to be.
Yeah, it definitely would help you give you a cushion though, like with just developing as a trader and getting into real estate, helping you fund different avenues of
Yeah.
investment. That would
Well,
be
and
like
that's
the plus.
yeah, I agree. I mean, the banks, they're not too fond of traders. I was talking to this mortgage guy before I bought the first crib, and he was like, yeah, like if you're going in to trading and like you're gonna try and put your income down for like I guess debt or mortgages or whatever, they're like, for traders we usually like want to see 3 years of consistent income, with
Really?
a normal, yeah, like with a normal 9 to 5, like they only need to see like 3 to 4 months of like your pay stubs, and like they're like, all right, he's good, he can hold down this job. But like for trading, it's like in a completely different ballpark.
I've been thinking about that with like apartments and stuff.
Yeah.
I wonder what it's like. That guy you were talking to is in Canada, right?
Ricky.
The mortgage guy or whatever his
Oh yeah,
title.
he's in Canada. Yeah.
I wonder what it's like over here in the States. I haven't really looked into it.
I,
Like,
I've heard it's easier to get financing in the States. Canada is just like so fucking communist, bro. Like I don't really know what else to say. Like uh we have the landlord tenant board here, and it's
mhm.
so hard to evict people in Ontario. Like so like dude, they cannot pay for a year and like they will still live in your house.
Yeah,
Like
that's crazy.
like it's so nuts, bro. Like I don't understand. Like that's to me that's criminal, but I don't know.
Mhm.
That's just my opinion. Like I don't know how
Mhm.
you can just live in someone's house for free, not pay. It's because, bro, we're super left over here. I'm not into the politics. I don't care, but like they just over here in Ontario, like they favor tenants. They don't favor the landlords. And that's why like I'm honestly considering like Arizona or something. Or like a like somewhere where it's like because here too, like you buy an investment property and like you lose money every month guaranteed, like because it's just so expensive to carry a house. Like I'm looking in the States, like you can buy a fucking fourplex for $250,000 and you can get 4 grand a month in rent. Like that's great, dude. Like you're getting paid every month upon taking over the property. Like that sounds amazing to me.
Yeah, it does. Fucking passive income.
Yeah, literally like passive income. Like you're not you probably won't get like
I'm not in a sell now because I'm waiting for more confirmation. I'm waiting for a break because this could very well be just a 15-minute hourly retrace. I want more confirmation to enter this trade. I'm being patient.
now they're just bleeding every month and they're just trying to sell whatever they can because like they can't carry the house anymore. They can't afford it.
Spy's looking better to go short here.
Yeah, a lot of consolidation there. I like that. I like that for a short.
If this 15-minute closes, I'd maybe be interested in a pop up to go short, like maybe where that 9 EMA is if we get up there again. On the 5 minute, the 9 EMA on the 5 minute. I mean, you could go short here, but what's your risk to reward there? It's not great, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't really have a solid exit point. That's what I'm.
Ideally, I'd want to see like 470, but I doubt we get back up there again.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for this 15-minute close. Actually, it's about to close right now.
Yeah, that 15-minute close looked pretty nice, on that 15-minute candle.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm just sort of waiting for a pullback here on the 5 minute. Maybe. I don't know. I'm still not crazy about this chart and the volume you have, but it's definitely that was definitely a bearish close to that candle.
Yeah. Even the 5-minute looks bearish too.
Yeah. I definitely want to wait another candle here.
Yeah, your risk to reward, I don't know how good it is.
Yeah, for me it would be
Like
like
if
a 1.4. But I usually do 3 contracts. and then
Oh, damn, nice.
yeah. So I'll sell 2 of them, and then I'll leave one as a runner.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, nice little top wick on the 5-minute right there. Yeah, this is looking fucking bearish, dude. It's crazy. Honestly might retrace back down to that 200-day moving average I have at 467.91. Could retrace there if we start breaking below. Like even on the 5-minute time frame, RSI is looking pretty overbought too. Like it's kind of fair, but it to me it's overbought. I'm liking that.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice because like if you get this confirmation, like you just need that one piece out of the market like a day. Like you just need a piece of it. You don't need the biggest move ever.
Yeah, for sure.
Just that piece. That piece will do. It's definitely making you guys be patient though.
My stop loss is I don't trade forex, so it'd be in points, but like about a 1.9 point stop loss, and then a 2 point take profit. So yeah, because it would be different. It would be points instead of pips.
This volume is so brutal, man.
For sure.
Like it's crazy. We're finally getting that break below here.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah, I'm liking this.
Yeah, I feel like it would have already it might be a little too early to enter, but I feel like it would already bounced. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just entered. Not second guessing it today, like I did the other day.
I think I'm waiting for this break under 469 just because it's at psychological level.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's almost confirmation for me right there. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
5 minute looks really good. 15 minute even looks better.
I'll be right back.
This volume is so slow. It's pretty excruciating.
I know that's the only thing I really do not care for. And also on the hourly chart, we are market structure is definitely starting to shift, but if we do bounce, I think it's going to be closer to like 468.
Mm-hmm.
You said you're in, Caleb?
Yeah, I am.
What price did you get filled at?
I got filled at 469.22.
Oh, nice.
That's a pretty good snipe entry right there.
Mm-hmm.
I like
Hopefully.
that.
Yeah, I was.
I think that's good. I mean, I don't see like that's above this 9 day moving average on the 1 minute, and we just got a top wick rejection on that too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's looking pretty solid, bro. Here we go. We got seller. We're below 469 now. Hopefully it holds that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, bud.
There we go. There we go. That nice break below on the 1 minute.
No, I don't see myself doing a signal group at all. Because if you're looking for a signal, you're just looking for taking trades off other people, and I don't believe in that at all. Like, I want people to learn. If you want to be in my Discord, I want us to like trade together, like we're doing right now on our Discord. But if you're just in there for a signal, no, no, never. Like the vision with the Discord is to create a community with other traders and network with other people and make friends, you know? Yeah, I saw you join my Discord. Bet. Yeah, every day at 8 a.m. Eastern, we hop on a call, kind of discuss what we're seeing for the day, and then post market at 7 Eastern, at 7 p.m. Eastern. We also do a call every day, and Saturdays and Sundays. In the future, maybe I might implement like something else of the sorts, but for now, not really. But yeah, every day, before the market and after market, we do calls. Like, and then obviously every day I trade live. I trade live on YouTube.
Buy and Apple are dropping simultaneously, so that's looking good. Like huge red candle on the 1 minute for Apple. I love to see that.
Yeah.
Same with Tesla. Nvidia is also dropping.
It's kind of crazy how they all drop like that. Like I know it makes sense, but it's just interesting. Yeah, if Tesla breaks below this moving average right here, then the market could fucking start panicking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching that. Yeah, hopefully Tesla breaks below that 237.90. That'd be really good.
Just 15 minutes about to close.
What do you mean by join my analysis? Like in pre-market and post-market, or like what do you mean?
And it's still moving so slow.
Yeah, I don't see why not, bro. For sure. But what do you trade? You said how long have you been trading? And what do you trade? $10,000.
Nice, guys. Good job. Fucking nice SPY rejection there on the moving average. Very nice.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it looks like it definitely will. It does look like it will retrace back to the 5 minute moving average, 467.89 for sure. That's what I'm thinking. Me personally, I'd have my take profit a little bit above that just to be safe, but good shit, dude. Looks like you guys caught a nice move.
Yeah, Colin. Did you enter?
No, I actually ended up not taking it
Okay.
only because the volume. But
Yeah, no, the volume was slow. The volume was slow for sure.
Uh-huh.
I agree with you on that.
Definitely.
we definitely had the right idea though. After that 15-minute close bearish, I mean, it looked pretty good from there.
For sure, bro. That should like that's like a little boost in confidence, even though you didn't take it, dude. It's like you were right, you know. So
I probably would take the retest of 469 though.
yeah, yeah. If we do get that, yeah, I like that. Yeah, I'm thinking it will probably retest that, but we're definitely bearish here.
Yeah, for sure. You trade every market. Um, bro, I would
Yeah, like
advise
who
you.
knows honestly where this is gonna go if we do get that rejection on the
Yeah.
retest. Like could really
I would advise you to just stick to a market, bro. Try not to trade them all. Just stick to one stock, one currency. Yeah, I'm moving my stop to this. These equal highs. If we break above that, yeah. But yeah, I like how we close bearish. We're under this EMA.
Like yesterday, we rejected 471, which would have been a higher high, and then I believe it closed at 467.10, which would have been a lower low. And then at the end of post market, right into pre market, it tested 468, which was a lower high, and then pre market 464.57, which was a lower low. I think 470.46, today's high, was forming a higher high, and now I kind of think we're starting to form a higher low. That was kind of all over the place, but you get the point.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't believe in buying courses. I don't think you should ever buy a course. Cause like they really just want your money. I feel like they're not genuine. You can learn. There's so much information out there. You can learn so much information without buying a course. But if you're buying a course, one, they don't really care about you that much. Like that's the reason I have this Discord, is because people in here like actually, me myself actually want to see you grow. And I want to grow myself. Like, I'm not profitable yet, but I'm showing you my journey, inspiring you. But it looks like we could retest this EMA. On my other chart, looks like we could retest VWAP, but this was a great candle on the 15-minute. We closed below VWAP. Look at that, the body. And then look at the 5-minute. Yeah, it looks like we're heading. We could reject off of VWAP, and then these EMAs were both under. How did you learn? Pretty much all the information I have is from YouTube and experience. I've been trading for about a year. I'm definitely not at a place to where I want to be. I'm still learning, and I still have a lot of room to grow. But I'm pretty much showing you guys. I'm just showing. Like I live stream on YouTube every day. You see my streams every day. Like I'm on YouTube every day. Yeah, this very well could be a manipulation, but we're staying in this trade.
So yeah, especially considering the volume, like he's just locked in on that shit.
What's his username on YouTube? Is it Sut?
I literally
Trade?
just looked up Sut Trades, and then the thumbnail was funny. It's just like him, like
My thumbnail. I actually paid for that thumbnail. but
Wait, what happened?
I like it.
I paid for a thumbnail, like some dude on Fiverr do my thumbnail, and
Yeah, it looks good, honestly.
the problem with
Oh,
it is
yeah,
just
dude.
my camera is just so low quality that like it's not the greatest, but it'll do for now.
No, that's definitely a solid thumbnail. I mean, especially just
It made
starting
me
out.
click on it.
Yeah, cause um, definitely like I don't really care about perfection because I feel like that's a thing I struggled with for a minute.
Yo, is your stop to break even?
My stop? No.
Not yet, eh?
I might. I don't know. I kind of want to. I might exit the trade earlier, or maybe a little early, just because I want to get a win underneath my belt. Like
For sure, bro. I agree.
I want to get that
I feel
confidence
you.
back.
I feel you,
I've
dude.
kind of been struggling a little bit, but definitely gonna let this ride out for a little bit.
It's kind of, I mean, it's slow, but it's gone your way pretty much the entire time. Like I haven't really looked at it and been like, oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Especially as we break below that 70 cents right there.
Yeah.
We're getting close to the 1 minute moving average with some bottom wicks, but
This dude, Master Richard James in your YouTube chat is just like spouting off like
Yeah. He. That's who I've been talking to. He's the one in our call right now. I think with like the Russian name. Said he's from
oh,
Russia.
okay, that makes
Said he's
sense.
from
I didn't
Russia.
realize he was talking to you. It looked like he just kept like asking you questions.
Oh no, yeah, that's why I was muted. I was talking to him.
I gotcha.
I like the streaming idea because you can go back and like look at your trades like live.
That's that's why I started doing it.
Yeah.
'Cause, like I don't really care if anyone's really watching it. I mean, obviously the goal is to like build people that are gonna watch me, like people like you guys, and obviously I've kind of started doing that. But I can like go back and see exactly what I was doing. And it also forces me to like commentate more, like what I'm seeing,
Exactly.
and it's definitely helped.
You can also see where your emotions were at too, which is important.
Yeah, for sure.
Like he just breaks his whole setup. It's like, all right, his emotions were a little angry there.
Oh man, that'd be funny.
Fuck, man. Traders are out to lunch right now, man. Where's this volume? There we go. Come on.
For real.
There we go. We're testing 1 minute moving average here.
I think majority of the volume is gonna start picking up next week, just because people were on vacation the past 2 weeks with family.
Yeah, facts. Facts. Yeah, that 1 minute moving average right there. We need to break below that.
For sure.
You definitely got room to 468, 20 around there.
Yeah, my contracts are up like 25%.
Nice.
That's actually crazy. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
That's honestly a good trade. I mean,
Yeah, like dude, if I made 25%, bro, I'd be fucking going to the fucking Bahamas.
Did you trim? Yeah.
Like move my break, my stop loss, or what? What do you mean?
Just trim. Like you got 3 contracts. Like take one off or 2. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just wondering if like you have yet.
No, I haven't yet.
It's looking good, dude. It's looking fucking good, man. Wow.
Yeah. We
Like
definitely had the right
you
idea.
actually caught like one of the better short plays like of the day so far, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And it's consistent. It's not like it, it is slow, but like it's a descending pattern. Like still below the EMA on my 1 minute here, like holding below the 9-day moving average. Like it's looking good, man. I like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hopefully, man.
Got to drop an IG video after this for the
Yeah.
haters.
For sure. Fuck you. Look at this.
You know what? Like it is slow, but it doesn't make you do impulse decisions. Like impulsive decisions. Like it's just slowly going your way. Like it's working.
Yeah.
Yeah, like look at that 15-minute, just so bearish. Like no fucking green candle and since 11. God damn. Dude, who knows? Like this might slowly go all the way back down to like 466. Like it's actually possible.
Yeah, we might do exactly what we did yesterday.
Yeah. No kidding. Like especially that first bearish candle at 11:15 there. It's a huge red bearish candle, and then we've just seen consistent downwards pressure since. So it's awesome. Yeah. Need to see 40 cents now. I want to see that fucking 368.40 now. Dude, your chart looks elite, man. Holy. Looks like a professional. Holy.
I added like some other dude reached out to me. He said add this indicator. It's called Smart Money Concepts, and then I got the EMAs on there, and yeah, I just added it this morning, and since then I definitely read it better. Like it definitely helps.
That's the thing. Like some indicators are like useless, but then like there's that one that's just like nice, bro.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I've been using Super Trend. It's been all right. Like it's been pretty consistent so far. I don't know.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Oh, there we go. Below 50. It's nice. This guy left at the worst time. Oh, we're actually dropping now. Wow. Oh, yeah. Apple's looking good too. Apple's below the 1 minute moving average. We just need to see more continuous progress below that, and this will fucking send the market down for sure.
Yo, you got any good hockey chirps?
Hockey trips. I actually played soccer as a kid, but like I'm aware of the hockey trips for sure. That like that culture right there is pretty funny.
You definitely have like the accent for it or whatever you would
I
say.
know. Yeah. Feel like I'm an American at heart though, honestly.
Do you visit a lot or?
Yeah, I like going down to like Myrtle. I like Myrtle Beach. It's nice.
Yeah.
Myrtle Beach is super nice.
You ever been to Florida?
Yeah, yeah. Been to Orlando, been to Disney. Uh my grandfather actually owns a condo down in Florida, in the Pompano Beach area, kind of like a little outside of Miami.
Does he
That's
live?
kind of
Does
what.
what?
What's that?
I was gonna say, does he live next to like Kodak Black?
He's in honestly like his area is a little sketchy. But like the kind of complex he's in, it's just full of like um kind of full of Canadian Italians. Like my grandpa's Italian, and yeah, it's pretty funny when he goes down there and they all go chill at the beach. They're fucking drinking wine, drinking. That's all they do.
Dude, Spy is tanking. What a
Yeah,
trade.
what a trade, dude. This kid needs to come back, bro. Fuck.
I hope he took some profit because
He
that's
needs to
a
trade. Dude, this guy left at the worst
Oh
time.
shit! I was muted. I was muted. I just exited out of my position, bro.
Nice,
I
dude.
want
Good
Look at
trade,
that.
I
man.
wanted to secure
50%.
it.
I like that. I like that. Honestly, sell it on the way down, like a big push down. I like that, bro. Yeah, because like we could see a pretty like big bullish candle like from this overreaction, but I like that, dude.
I needed that.
Volume's picking up. I think we're headed south. It's coming in.
Yeah.
Dude, nice trade, dude. Holy.
I sized down, bro, and I still like those contracts ran.
Yeah. Let's go, dude. That feels good, bro.
It definitely
That feels
does.
good. Holy man.
Like I don't even care what this shit does anymore. Like
Nah, you shouldn't, dude. We're Friday, dude. Go enjoy your weekend now, man.
yes, sir.
You made it happen.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Fucking sick. Yeah, dude. Like once we broke below that 1 minute moving average, the 500 day there, or sorry, the 200 day,
Yes, sir.
I kind of knew that this was going south. Wow, it's really tanking now too. SQ is flying, man. Holy.
Damn.
Yeah, QQQ is tanking too.
Omo has entered the chat.
Yeah, I know. No kidding, dude.
But I mean, volume is definitely picking up.
Yeah, I'm glad with that. I think I might hop off. Enjoy the rest of my day, rest of my weekend.
Bro, for sure, dude. You did your job, bro. You made it happen. You caught one of the nicest moves today, for sure.
Yeah.
Especially on the short side.
I'm gonna be back on Market Talk later today at 5 Eastern. My boy Chuan's gonna be in there too. If y'all want to join then.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
be
down.
there.
I'll be at my setup, so yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah, I'll
5
be
p.m.
there too.
Okay, bet. Sounds good. I'll see y'all boys then. I appreciate you
Bro,
guys.
good job, Caleb, for real, bro. Good fucking job, bro.
Thank
You didn't
you.
hesitate, man. That's huge. That's
Yes,
huge.
sir. All right, enjoy.
Yeah, I think I'm heading out too, but I'll be back around 5 Eastern.
Yeah,
All right, boys.
enjoy the rest of your day, guys.
Yeah, you too,
See
man.
you.
You too. Congrats, bro.
Yeah, you too. Bye.
Bye.
Yes, sir, boys. That's what we like to see. You know, I was a little bit hesitant about entering, but I really just can't be hesitant anymore, cause like I'm gonna win, I'm gonna lose, and I took half the position size I normally do, and I made pretty much like what I normally do. Let's look. Yeah, my contracts ran. Bro, appreciate you, Christopher. Yeah, my contracts ran like 40% or 50%. I don't really see exactly. But we ended up making 40% on that trade. How do I see this? It's the 5th, right? Yeah, that's the P&L for the day. I'm not too focused on P&L, but I'm just showing y'all like it's actually legit. I'm actually transparent. Yeah, that was a good exit. I mean, I don't really care. I don't really care what the market does at all. Like, this shit could tank 40 points. I don't care. Because I got a trade out of it. You're not going to catch every move, the totality of every move. Never, bro. And as soon as you start telling yourself that you need to catch every move and that you should have been in there, that's where you mess up. But I don't really got much else for y'all, but we finally took a good trade. We finally won. Let's break this trade down a little bit. So we were bullish. Beginning, we had high impact news in the morning. We rallied, and then we made these 2 equal highs. I wanted us to reach this supply zone, but we never did. And then we ended up getting a clean break. We held below this EMA, and that's what I was really looking for. I was looking below that EMA, and that's what happened. And then look what happened. We got a clean reverse. Initially, I had my take profit all the way down here, but I wanted to secure some profits for the day, so I secured my profits, got out of that trade, and now we're gonna have a good weekend. I appreciate all y'all tuning in, and bro, we're only gonna continue to grow, get better, and I hope y'all have a good rest of your day.